You see, it says tea, but it's actually got coffee in it, because I'm a rebel. Anyway, welcome to Amstrad Game Testing Live, everyone. And hello to you guys on YouTube watching this, because I get obviously more views on YouTube than I do with the live, but hopefully some people can join me tonight, and some people do like this. Now, I started this, it's already done, it's already ready. I started this loading up earlier because I don't want to bore the pants off you too much. I've got the 2 copies of Amsoft's Easy Ams Word, so I've got 1 copy loading at the moment, which is loaded first time. Complete first time, no problem. So my Amstrad word processor, if I need to require one, screen width, I'll see, so that's the mode. So we're going to switch it to that mode. There we go. And you can't see the typeface there at all. There's my cursor. So Novabug, Amstrad game. Oh, I've gone into capitals there because I pressed caps lock. Oh man, I don't remember using this. Game testing live! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Yes, Easy Ams Word works. Or at least 1 copy of it does. So it's a quick load, just to sort of get it out. Easy Ams Word was obviously it was a part of the 12 pack, the Amsoft release 12 pack, which came with many systems during the 84 launch. 84 relaunch, it wasn't on launch actually, was it? I can't remember now. Part of the sales sort of package that you could buy, one of the packs. And yeah, it was a basic word processor that did the trick, did the job. So I've got 2 copies of that. I've got a lovely little booklet in here. I'll show you that one and the other one. Yeah, so they're both in really good condition. These 2. There's a little bit of lifting there on the label, but they're in pretty good condition. So if both of them work, then I've got a spare copy of Easy Ams Word if anyone requires it for their collection. This one actually hasn't got the booklet inside, but the tape looks in better nick. Yeah, that looks in better nick. Anyway, so let's pop this dude in. Go for this as well. So I don't want to go too Easy Ams Word. I don't want to talk about it too much, but we will be focusing on the other 3 games we've got tonight. So I like to do 4 titles of an evening of an Amstrad Games live testing session. And please let me know in the live chat and the comments what you think about the show. I was missing last week because I was in London, so I didn't get a chance to do anything. Have I done that right? I can't see the bloody tape. Yes, of course I bloody have. I don't see what I'm doing. Yeah, so last week I was missing a show because I was in London. So I thought I'd bosh the show out tonight. I've been working in the garden all bloody day, lifting up an old patio to lay a fresh new one. So my hair has actually got bits of. I still haven't had a shower because I've come straight over here. Watched the athletics, watched Mo Farah win his gold again on the 10,000 metres. Came straight upstairs to do some game testing live for you guys, and haven't had a shower yet. So it's a good job where I haven't got smell-o-vision here. I don't look great either. Well, you know, I don't look great best of times, but I've got like bits of rock in my hair and stuff. When I was lifting up some absolutely horrible cement, dried, cured cement. It was disgusting. It was all over the place and a pain in the arse. But we seem to be doing okay here with this load as well. Just been going through. So we're getting through a few games now. I've just been going through the games that have failed. So the games that have failed so far was a copy of the Galactic Plague, a second copy of Exanagrams, no big loss, a copy of Harrier Attack, and probably the best game to fail, which was Quick Snacks. So no big losses so far, and Strider. Of course, I had 2 copies of all of these, and these are all the failed games. So they're the ones I've got to try and get hold of a tape-to-tape tape-to-tape deck to try and rescue them and see if I can pull them back from the grave, as it were. So yeah. Is it easy? Is it Amstrad? You know, that would have been a really good title for one of his companies, Amstrad, wouldn't it? Like he did a countdown show, Alan Sugar's countdown show, Amstrad. Alan Michael Sugar's word. What's your word of the day, Sugar? Money. Yes, indeed. So, what Easy Amstrad hopefully loads. I'll show you what's on the menu today or tonight. These three. We have two more Amsoft titles. We have Roland on the Ropes, which is an excellent game, which is basically the Amstrad version of Fred from the Commodore. Good game, very good game. Probably for my money the best Roland game out of all of them. One that really characterises Roland as well. We also have an Oh Mummy, a seminal classic. Fantastic. My favourite version is the Amstrad version. I would say that, and I think a lot of people do think the Amstrad version is probably the best. So yeah, simple game but good fun. And dun dun dun, in the heart of Transylvania, in the Vampire Hall of Fame, yeah, the Count Duckula. Now, we all know that Count Duckula 2 is an absolute shambles. So I've forgotten what Count Duckula 1 was like. I think this is the one. I mean, no sax please, we're Egyptian. Yeah, I don't remember much about this at the time. As seen on TV. Yes, we know. David Jason's voice. Great show. I loved it. Let's see if the game's any good, because I can't bloody remember anything about it. Really good condition, this. It's been really kept well. The tape looks absolutely sweet. It's in really good nick. Inlay's perfect. There's not a mark on this. It's actually really good. A little bit of fading on the Oh Mummy one. Roland. Again, the labels aren't lifting. They haven't lifted on this. It's good. They're in very good condition. When I finally get around to actually cleaning the cases, because I'm a lazy bastard, I'll see how they go. So, Easy Amstrad. I mean, I suppose this would have been... It's one of those pieces of software which was aimed at the business side of what the CPC can do, because they touted a lot that this could be your office computer as well as your gaming computer, and that kind of sold pretty much well on that with the CPM inside it and all that kind of stuff, and all the add-ons, the printers and peripherals you could get. People generally did use this sometimes as their office PC, office computer, should I say, not PC. Until obviously the Amstrad Amstrad PCs came along, and IBMs and all that kind of stuff, Macs. By that time, Amstrad was Amstrad CPC was long gone and outdated. But it's an interesting little thing. They had I've got Mini Office in there as well, which I'm going to try, because I had Mini Office 2, and error 8. We have a timing error, and it's so far into the load I cannot bother to start that again, because that's right at the end of the load. That. Oh well, that's a pity. I'll put it in the fail pile for now. Put it in the fail box for now, but at least we've got one copy of Easy Amstrad working, so I thought I'd get that quickly out of the way. Yeah, so if anyone's any Amstrad fans watching this, can you share it onto the Amstrad pages, please? Amstrad Facebook pages, and give it a tweet. That'd be handy. Right, that one goes into the file box. Now, let's try Oh Mummy first. Go for a bit of Mummy. Oh Mummy. Rewind. Side one, yes, that's the side one. Try both sides, of course. I do hope this works, because I've only got one copy of Oh Mummy, and it's I like it. It's a good game. So I do hope it works. We will see. We will see. Good old Amstrad doing well at the moment. I've been giving it a little bit of a clean the other day. a little bit of a spruce up, just a bit of a dust, because I generally keep it under a dust cover. There's a little bit of blob there I missed. But I try not to mess around with it too much, because it's stable and working. So, you know, I won't be taking it apart anytime soon. I mean, this was one of the 2 Amstrads that I had resurrected from the dead. There's a great sketch image of this shot that Marcus Homan did for me. It was really cool. Oh ha, Zori, ha ha. You haven't missed much, you've missed Easy Am's word. Oh dear, we've got a bloody timing error straight away. That's a shit. Let's try that again. It's really early on in the tape. Don't want some of that going on. That's not good. I do want Oh Mummy to load. I really do. Amstrad Necromancer, you. Amstrad. The Amstrad Wizard. I don't think I'm quite on Zypho's level when it comes to the wizardry of the Amstrad. Ah, look at this. This is not good. Got a read error A. Right, okay, we're going to try the other end of the tape. Damn! This is Tish Bashur nonsense. Don't like it. Because I want bloody Oh Mummy to load. And I will be pretty pissed off if it doesn't. To be fair, that's it's a game that's bloody good. I like it. It's good fun. And people say to me, "Well, you know, what are you doing this for? You know, and you know, you got the DDI3 and hello, what's that to do? Nothing. You got the DDI3. You don't really need to keep cassettes. Well, that's part of the fun, isn't it? That's why we watch. That's why we do this. Stratomancer. Novabug the Stratomancer. Yes, indeed. Right, okay, good. Come on. Loading block 1. Let's go. Not the game, let's go. That's a good game as well. I'd like to get more of the more modern games on tape. I know you can get a few. I mean, I've got Cyber Chicken on tape. That was on a limited run, and that's fine. One thing I do need to do is get one of those tape cleaner things, I think. I've run that through on this for a while. I feel that last one was a timing error. Oh, hello, good. That's a good sign. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. This is what we have to do with always, when, you know, back in the day. Ah, good. Excellent. That's a bit... Oh, okay. A bit of a wobbly picture there. Maybe just a bit of adjustment here. And this colour, maybe a bit of a slight little bit of a roll on that, which is a bit of a shame. You can see that on camera, yeah, that's coming out on camera, that. Good evening, Marcus. How are you, sir? I've got the DDI 3, Marcus. I can play all the games if I want. I'm just loading them onto the DDI 3, mate. I'll get it out actually. The DDI 3, that is. It's just here, mate. So I don't. Yeah, it technically is a HXC. So I don't need to get one. I will show it off because I do love it. It's one of my favourite little pieces of kit. There you go, mate. That does your job. That does everything. That does the business. That loads. That loads everything. I've given it a good old test so far. 128k stuff as well and everything. Bloody a fantastic little piece of kit from Zaxxon. Now I recommend any Amstrad enthusiast gets one. If they don't want to play like their ROMs on their original hardware, it's the bollocks, mate. Can the DDI3 write to disk or just read? That's a good question. That's a damn good question. You mean like for save games, don't you? I think it can. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't work both ways. I've got to find out about that actually. I'll have to ask Zaxxon, or even try it with a game. Maybe a game like Defence, one of the new games that came out, which has a save game facility. Maybe try that. But yeah, the DDI3 takes care of all that. It can also cut them into pieces, Zoe. Oh, there you go. I suppose that's an answer for Marcus. Oh, for writing your own stuff. Oh, it probably does, yeah. Yeah, I reckon it probably does. I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't. It does everything else. It's got a loading. It's got a GUI loader as well, and everything I've thrown at it so far, it seems to handle with ease. I think it didn't. There's one. There you go. That familiar yellow screen. Oh, mummy. And we have a little bit of a little blast of music. Let's have a play. Give it a bit of a woo. Oh, good. I'm glad it's loaded. It didn't load. It had a timing error on the first side, but I've got a working copy of Omami, which is great. Where's he going? Come on, you sausage! I always do this technique when I do this, and go across, and go across again. That's going to open up and down. Just need the sarcophagus and the key. There we go. Boom. So we'll just do a level of this. I love that. Oh, he's going crazy in the corner. Look, he's having a fit. You always get one of these mummies that's having a complete epi in the side. Oh, and you know what? It's the first time I've played it on this joystick in years. So I usually play this on keys a lot. Oh, yeah, sod. I did a challenge video a while back. I think one of the first challenge videos I did was on Omami, and I think it was me and Harry Yak were trading punches on on Omami to see who could get the best score. Basically, just these videos that ended up lasting for yonks, which is quite funny. Oh, we haven't got the. Oh, yes, we have got the key. They haven't activated though. These two in the middle. What's going on here? Why aren't these two opened? Oh, there they go. Right. Come on. Boom. Look, lovely. Right. Reset that, and we have a working copy of Omami. Fandabby Bloody Dozy. What's going on there on the comments? Hello, John. Yeah. Are you a bit tasty at Omami, aren't you, John? Nice to see you, Kate. Cut them from several disk images, and each game. Yes, there you go. There's your answer. Yeah. So Marcus knew. I wasn't aware on that, but there you go. I wouldn't even know how to do that, to be honest. I probably would, to be honest, if I tried. But, hardcore chat. Thank you very much, Zoe. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Okay, so good news. Omami is a winner. So we've got 2 passes so far and 1 fail. So now we move on to a bit of Roly. A bit of Roly on the ropies. Commodore fans know this as Fred, of course. This doesn't even look like it's been loaded ever, because it's completely at the start of the tape, so let's find out. I like Roland on the ropes. Used to play this one quite a lot, actually. My favourite Roland game, this one, definitely. Yeah, I know he is. I know. Marcus really is the Mr. CPC. He is the Strad Necromancer, Zoe, not me. I'm a mere apprentice compared to Marcus. Roland / ropes. I love that. on the loader there. Brill. If Roland Goes Digging isn't your favourite game, you are wrong. No, not really. Marcus the Stradomancer. Indeed. depends, John. So John Latimer asks, JL76 Gaming, by the way, everyone. He asks, how long do these bad boys take to load? It entirely depends what the game is. Some of them can load in less than 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes. Some of them will take up to 10 minutes sometimes, and that's not include multi-loaders. So it entirely depends. I've never actually, not in years, timed it. You can do it on the counter. So that's more like for positioning, for levels and save files and stuff. That's what you use the counter for more than anything else. As references. So you are wrong. No, I'm right. No, you see, that's the thing, Zoe. I'm right. I'm not wrong. I'm right. What do you think, Yosh? Novabug is right. And that said it. Not long. No, on disk it's very quick as well, John. And when you're loading from disk, it's, you know, we're talking less than a minute, maybe 30 seconds sometimes. Very quick on disk. So you want to load them from the DDI3. It's loading it like it was being emulated disk. So there you go. So one thing I haven't done actually with the DDI3 yet is actually properly order my ROMs correctly by name and type. Yeah, they're all sort of like scattered in my Amstrad file on the USB stick, all higgledy-piggledy, and I need to order them up a bit more better. Definitely need to get around to doing that, because some of them are just a bit all over. Especially some of the modern ones are all over the shop. But you know, one day, hopefully, we'll get around to that. I've actually got a test one, because I remember trying to load, I think it was Double Dragon 2, and it didn't load through the DDI 3, which is a bit weird, because everything else did. So I'm going to have to get another ROM of that and see if again. 8 people watching. Now, that's a record. That is a record. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. 8 people, up to 8. I mean, I don't think I've got 8 people live watching before. That's great. You're down to 7 now, but you can't have everything. Yeah, you actually see you get a pass. I've got a plushie Mario somewhere as well, but I think my son's got him. He's got away from me. I'm going to have to put my amiibos out, because I managed to find my amiibos, all 4 of them. Don't have many, but they're all over there. I've just seen it. They're all over there in the on my system shelf. I never showed you the system shelf. That's all stacked up there. And while that loads, actually, I mean, tell you what I'll do. While Roland loads, I'm just going to go over to the system shelf and show you. Missed a few live ones, but caught up on FB. Oh, cool. An Atari out on an Amstrad. Yeah, I know. It's like a head fuck. Give it a head fuck. Anyway, I guess I'm going to pop it over to the games shelf. So here's the shelf. So we have one DS. The boxes are downstairs, and the Wii U box. I did a review on that. The games controller, that's in there. My Super Scope 6, and my boxed G-Con 45, box Master System 1, box Wii, which I've still got to get bloody modded, and a few other Wii peripherals here, Zelda thing, Jig Bobby, box for Sing Party, microphones in there too. There's a box GBA 1, Type 1 is great. PlayStation 3, of course, need to still sort the I've completely lost my thread. I still sort the Blu-ray on that. I've got to sort the Blu-ray out on that. Let's move Mario out of the way. You've got my 3DO FD1 there, boxed. Mega Drive 1 boxed, in really good condition. That Xbox 360 boxed. Elite. The boy. Oh, I bought the Master System. I bought the Master System from Console Passion, actually. Yeah, well-known retro gaming people. Console Passion. And I've got a few amiibos down here, and there's a few Wii U bits and pieces there. So Wii Wheel boxes and Pro Controller boxes and the Bayonetta 2 box. So they're all my boxed stuff. So me Mario Party Special Edition, Mario Maker Special Edition with the amiibo. Zelda HD Twilight Princess HD with the old Wolfie amiibo, and the Smash Brothers Mario amiibo as well. So that's all. That's just the box stuff. So if I have it there like that, yeah, it's pretty full. Pretty full. And then all my other games down here. Look, there's my PlayStation there, and a TV, and other bits and pieces all over the place, really. My other consoles are in that box there. You've got the TG16, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, Xbox Original, Atari and Nintendos are in that box there. Alright, Craig, how you doing, son? And all my peripherals over there. You got all my special things in there. You got lots of different. You got all my Game Boy games are in there. All my original Game Boy. Robocop 2 it was, Kane. Robocop 2. All my controllers are in there. In that box down there. That silver box. That's full controllers, that is. So, with that, I will make Tetris late. Yeah. There you go, Zoe. That was the picture that I was going to show you. Because you told me about the Novabug with Dizzy. And that was painted by Richard Turner. It's a fantastic picture. Pride of Place in the middle. There. Tuning Vision's calendar, which I haven't actually changed because we're in August now, aren't we? I better do that right now. So I'm going to put him back down there. Might take me a while to get the bloody balance right now. It took me ages when I started this up. Oh, that'd be cool, Zoe. That'd be cool if you do that. I'm trying to get this in the right position again. That'll do. Right, let's change this. I noticed you've got Chinny's calendar as well, Zoe. This one's taking a while to load. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's Attack of the Mutant Camels. Llama Soft for August. Put me in shot there. There we go. Big camel. I can't remember Roland taking this long to load, but clearly it does. But there we go. Let's put it back up there. I'm getting a nice deep glare there off the light, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, I got the DVD as well. Yeah, the DVD's cool. I've watched most of Chinny's stuff anyway, so it's always nice to go back and watch. I do enjoy his video on Pang. Really enjoy that. Yeah, like I said, it was Robocop 2 Kane, that was. So I've got 2 GXs. And another things I'm missing, I've got another couple of DSs lying around. The girls use them. I've got I've got an original Game Boy. Here we go. Oh, that tune! Do not forsake me, oh my darling. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I preferred playing over Zaptiballs, to be honest. Right. Bit of Roland. Play! Oh, yeah. Flickery as hell, but I don't care. Roland's great. Oh, good. Just checking my fire's working. Oh, good jump there. I haven't played Roland in a long time. It's been alright here though. Might be that way. You got to get, the idea is you've got to get to the top of the tomb, avoiding the ghosts and the squiggly furry rats. There's a ghosty here. Oh, he's following me. Ah, oh, sod. One's following me, one came down the bloody shaft. Here we go. Ah, I got hit twice there. I'm quite high up the tower here. Quite high up. Oh, go away. Well, sometimes what they'll do is they'll bloody follow you, get right on your arse and follow you, and they'll just keep hitting you. It's really annoying when they do that. I think I've gone the right way here. Seems that. Whoa. Go away. Yeah, you go. I scared him off. See that? See that? See that? I scared him off. Oh, I definitely have gone the right way here. Got all the treasures as I'm going. Let's go to the top. A little Egyptian man there. Oh, there he is, the little thingamajig. Little sarcophagus mask. Looks like I'll probably have to go up that long shaft there. Excuse me. Ah! Don't jump! Oh no! At the top. He's at the top though. I need to find the exit. There's the bell. I think that's it. I think if I get this, there you go. Any horrible noise. For getting out bonus, you got out. Power refilled. Yay! First level complete. Fantastic dabby dozies. Love it. Roland on the ropes. It works. It's brilliant. It's a lovely game. I love it. It's funny. Yeah, it's true. It does run on the CPCs, actually, balls. But you know. Oh, this is the one you get the mummies now. You see, second level, you get the mummies. I can't believe I went the right way straight away. I never normally go the right way straight off the bat. I normally completely go the wrong way. So I was glad that I did that. The only thing about Roland is just because you know that where's he going? Oh, twat. The only thing about this is that unfortunately is it flickers a bit, and that flickering is I got done by the done there. Right, Roland on the ropes. That is a sweet one. Woo! Good to go. Right. Now, are we ready for a bit of Duckula? Count Duckula. 1. This is the first one. It's not Count Duckula 2. I wouldn't torture my PC and you with that. Yeah, I know. It has a bit of a fit at the end there, doesn't it? It seems like it goes a bit crazy, but yeah, I remember that noise. Very awful noise. But it worked, you know. Recorded both sides. Hang on a minute. Let's see if we're on the right side here. Oh, no. I'm on the right side. I see. Alternative software. Always a warning sign. Pang still reigns supreme. It does indeed. Craig, I would have had an extra copy of Eamesy Answer for you earlier, but unfortunately it didn't load. Right, so bit of Count Duckula. I can say like that. I can't remember much about the first game. I remember the second game because it's terrible and just dreadful. Nice, horrendous new music, but apart from that, it's completely broken. Yeah, look, Craig. I know Roland flickers. I know it flickers, and it sort of glitches. But it's a nice game, isn't it? I mean, you got to admit, it is a nice game. It does flicker, though. I must admit. Yes. And I suppose a bit is being generous. Fair enough. But I liked it, and I still do to this day. I think Roland on the ropes is a rather cracking little game to have a quick go at. Nice. We've got loading. This is the first game we got to load with an actual loading screen, because they've all been Ansoft titles, so they haven't actually had proper loading screens. So you know what? I've still got. I ordered them, and I think I was going to do a. Sorry, Zoe. Zoe in the comments asked about my Amstrad Action tape collection. Either me or Craig. I'm not sure who is. She's probably speaking to me, but yeah, it's. I've got some. I've noted which ones I need now. I've noted the holes. So I've got one. I've got loads of copies of. For some reason, I've got 3 copies of the 3 copies of tape 7, 3 copies of tape 13 on the Rambarara one, 21, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20... Right. So 28 to 32 is missing. And then after that, it's all the tapes from 42 onwards. So apart from that, I've got everything else, and multiple copies as well. Multiple copies of... 2 copies of tape 39, 2 copies of 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 10. One with GAC on. Might do a GAC one evening. I haven't played with GAC for years. Yes. It is a good game. I have fond memories of Rolling on the Ropes. Really do. Yeah, that's that She Not Forsake Me, Oh My Darling song at the beginning is actually quite soothing in a way. That's quite a nice title screen, that. Why can't the Count Duckula games be any good? See, I can't remember much about the first one. I know it's known as being a little bit mediocre and a bit shit, but it's definitely nowhere near as terrible as the terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Good inlay, nice inlay. No one zanier in Transylvania. Right, space, jump, right, yeah. Joystick only. This Commodore. Is it it's joystick? Yeah, you can use joystick. 1, 2 or 3 for use object. So I'm guessing jump is fire. That's how way I'm probably going to translate it. It's been years, absolute years. Now I've got all them. 1, 3, 5, 6 and 7. So 7, I've got 3 copies of 7. I don't know how I managed to get 3 copies. 3 is the magic number. Got Token 2 demo on it though, and Thunder Jaws demo as well. Master Sport complete game. So it's pretty good. Tape 7. So that's tape 7 and tape 13. With the one with Ramarama, full game. Ranorama, sorry. So I've got 3 of those as well. Maze Mania as well. I love Maze Mania. Oh, Maze Mania was great. And a business suite, so more word processing, gubbins, and Word Pro, Powerbase 2, and Easy Sheet. So you got a spreadsheet and Powerbase 2. I remember that. I'm sure I remember something like that. Powerbase. Gotta run. See you all. See you later, Marcus. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Take care. Yeah, I love GAC. The problem with GAC is that I found is that you run out of memory so quickly when you're creating the images. You run out of memory so quickly. I always discovered that. So you can like program in the adventure, but you really got to keep when you're creating the graphic images for it. You've got to keep it very minimal, not go too detailed into it, because otherwise, because you just uses up all the memory. But I come up with some decent ones, but I didn't manage to program it. Teach myself GAC for a while, and maybe some decent short little text adventures. I'm going to have a go at that. Oh, maybe do a live stream. That's got me an idea. That got me thinking. That has. Maybe have a live stream of GAC, like a live tutorial GAC or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking. Yeah. If you did both. Generally you just run out of memory. I mean, I think I managed to program the game, and I had quite an extensive game with about like nine rooms or something, nine rooms in it. Oh yeah, it's loaded. Oh yeah, you know what? It's not a bad rendition of the theme song, that. Duckula. That's pretty... Hello, that's not a bad theme, that. Well, it loads. We've really bossed through this really quickly, haven't we? I've just noticed something. I found one of the previous tapes as well. Fire to start. Let's go. Oh my word. Yeah, it is like this, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. But at least it... What is that noise? Is it supposed to make that noise? That's dreadful noise. I don't think it's supposed to make that noise. Oh, I'm getting... This certainly moves... It can't jump off the... Ah, there we go. No, that's... hold on, whatever that was. Yeah, it sort of jumps straight. I have no idea what that bloody noise is. Is that right? Go over there. There we go. Well, it's not the second game though, is it? Because at least this works. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Right. Oh, it's sort of like gone into the... I mean, it's graphically shit. I mean, it's just all specky crap. Ah, there's a key. Well, hello, what's going on here? That's... What the hell is happening here? What the hell is this all about? What the fucking hell's going on? I don't think this is running right. I just got a feeling. I don't what's going on? Now he's gone all crazy. What's the fuck? The time's still ticking down. I've lost control completely. I have no idea what is going on here. I don't think it's running right. I don't think it's working. Is that a game bug? He just ran that way and now he's stuck in the stairs. I can't exit out of the game. Can I exit out of the game? I have to find a bloody... Oh my... The theme tune's great, but apart from that... Oh... I can't... How do I exit the game? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in bloody... Just jump... It's crashed, obviously, in shitty way. I have no idea what's gone on there. It was sounding all weird. Like someone is exploding. I think there is a ghost in the machine. No, it does look right. I get that, but does it... Look, can you see this? What's going on? I can't move him. He's stuck. He is stuck and nothing is... Everything's moving still. No sound. And he's just gone loopy. I don't think it's my joystick stuck. My joystick's not stuck. Well, I have not a bloody clue what's happened there. It loaded at least. We could just try loading it again and see if it works. I mean, the theme tune worked and the game started alright. Was it supposed to make that noise? I'm going to have to run this through the DDI3 now and find out exactly what was supposed to happen. Because that was just weird. And I sort of picked up a key and it went nuts. No, that doesn't work. Nothing. I mean, I suppose I could try... Put him down there. Yeah. Drop it. No, the reset command doesn't even work. Nothing. The whole thing's dead. So I have to turn him off. But that was just bizarre. Okay, answers on in the comments. Yes. Yeah, it's a perfect recreation of the episode where he gets possessed and starts humping the stairs. Yeah, it's true. And he's also being watched as well by a portrait as he's doing it. Okay, well, I will leave Amstrad game testing right here with this screen of Duckula jumping up and down, absolutely going crazy. I don't know what's happened. I'm going to have to do an NRG on Duckula now. Going to have to see if this is the case. Thanks everyone for watching. Cheers Zoe, cheers Kane. Thanks Marcus, thanks Craig, and anybody else who popped in to have a comment. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm fucking crazy what's going on. Farewell, and I will switch the camera. Excuse my ugly face. Oh, we didn't switch. Hang on. So look at the state of this hair. This is because I've been in the bloody garden digging up shit. No, not literally digging up shit, but you know what I mean. Anyway, good night. Good night, Zoe. Good night, Kane. Good night, YouTube viewers. Novabug clearing his throat and out.